It's the question at the heart of Victoria's second deadly wave of coronavirus. Who made the decision to use private security instead of police or defence troops? Today, the inquiry probing that fateful move claimed the scalp of the Premier's right-hand man.
The Secretary of the Department of Premier and Cabinet has today tendered his resignation from that position, effective immediately.
I think I probably...
Only 3 weeks ago, Chris Eccles was grilled at the inquiry about how the decision was reached.
Shouldn't we be able to say who made it?
It's a really interesting and important question.
More than 30 private security guards ended up contracting COVID-19 before the virus spread. But despite 62 witnesses giving evidence, including the Premier, ministers, senior bureaucrats and emergency services chiefs, not a single person has admitted to knowing the answer.
I do not know who made that decision.
Do you know who it was?
No, I don't. That's the nature of the decision I made. That's why I set up this board of inquiry.
Because we really should know, shouldn't we?
Yes, it's one of a number of very important questions, yes.
It's been established the decision was made sometime on the afternoon of March 27th, the day hotel quarantine was announced. The inquiry heard National Cabinet finished around 1 p.m. At 1:16, former Police Commissioner Graham Ashton texted Victoria's top public servant Chris Eccles to ask what role police would play. Graham Ashton told the inquiry he couldn't remember if Chris Eccles or some other person then phoned him, because 6 minutes later he texted his Australian Federal Police counterpart with this information.
Mate, my advice is that ADF will do passenger transfer and private security will be used. That's the deal set up by our DPC.
Until today, what happened in those missing 6 minutes has remained a mystery, with Graham Ashton telling the inquiry neither he nor Victoria Police could access his incoming call records.
And there was a 6-minute period in which I received information that, which is along the lines that I have outlined in that text. So I don't know for sure where I got that information from.
Where to locate them.
Chris Eccles told the inquiry he couldn't remember if he called Graham Ashton.
Do you recall speaking with the then Chief Commissioner of Police, Mr Ashton?
No, I don't.
In a statement today, Chris Eccles resigned, revealing his phone records show that he did call former Police Commissioner Graham Ashton at 1:17 p.m. that day. They spoke for just over 2 minutes. But Eccles is standing by his evidence, saying his phone records don't demonstrate that he or anyone else from his department made the decision to use private security.
I was shocked when I was informed last night that this call had been made and that a detailed examination of his records had shown that. On that basis, it was appropriate that he tender his resignation. He's done that.
Now in its final stages, the inquiry has been told the decision to use private security was a creeping assumption, which wasn't questioned by anyone involved. But on Friday, former Health Minister Jenny Mikakos rejected that theory as implausible.
We all must wait. As frustrating as that might be, we all must wait until early November when we receive the report of the board.